Good morning. Here I am in our other shed. I have two sheds. We're very lucky people. And this is the one that isn't supposed to have eBay stuff in it, but it does, because we went to a big garage sale last weekend and had so much stuff I couldn't fit it in the other shed, or the office. It's like a shed on the outside, and on the inside it's a room like this one. But here's the thing. On Monday or Tuesday, a painter is coming to paint the inside of this shed. You see how it's not painted, and so of course they need everything out, so that's convenient. So we are going to try and list everything in this room this weekend and then pack it away. There's quite a bit of stuff here. Some of it's better than other stuff, but it definitely needs to get listed and or stacked away somewhere else, and it's going to be a bit of a mission, so wish me luck. Let's get to work. Alright, so mid-afternoon report. I'm tidying up the shed, right, and I'm listing everything. So I started by listing these DVD players that I got for $5 at a garage sale. There's a Samsung and an LG. Tested them, cleaned them up, they work great. Good comps, they should be a good seller. Then I got annoyed about the sewing machine being in my way. It wasn't really part of today's job, but I listed it. And then I went and posted a package to a customer and went to an op shop, which I shouldn't have done, but I saw these great books, about 20 books in 3 different sets, all of which had great comps, so I bought them. Sorry, not sorry. And these cool ties, Yosemite Sam and Snoopy playing soccer. Cool, so I bought them and listed them. Okay, now what was I doing? Back to the shed. Good morning. It's Sunday morning now, and here I am still trying to deal with all of my chaos. Still getting that shed organized, and here is the result. My office that was pretty organized a few days ago is now regressed to being a nightmare of eBay product everywhere. Some's listed, some's not, most isn't, look, let's face it. And I've still got to do more clearing of that shed. And the thing with yesterday, let's talk about yesterday. So I started very excited about getting that shed cleared out, and in the process listing everything. And it turned out to be a pretty bad way to clear a shed, because I'd take something out, I'd list it, that'd take too long, I'd get distracted, and in the end I did do some listing, that's for sure, but then I sort of got impatient in the end, and I just kind of moved most things into here and realized that listing them as I went was kind of a bad way of going about it. I've also got things on Marketplace, and I was getting the typical bunch of weird random questions from numpties who, like, do they want it or not? Like, is this how they pass the time? Just asking odd questions of people in a rude manner. Anyway, hopefully that'll result in some sales. I'm pretty thick-skinned at that stuff and high bandwidth, so I can deal with it. It's fine. And I quite like it when they give you the cash and it's like, oh, I don't have to split this 3 ways with eBay and Australia Post. So, yes. And of course, other things happened. Like, I remembered it was my turn to cook dinner, and I had to go to the shops to get some of the ingredients, and then I got a bit obsessive about the taco mince that I was cooking, and I spent way too long on that. And by the time we were done with dinner and everything, it was like 8:30, and it had been a 12-hour day, and I collapsed in a heap. But we got some done. Everything's going to be fine. We're going to go into the shed and clear it out now, and I'm going to report back during the day with any exciting reseller developments that come to pass. Whoa, talking is hard. I mean, I've had 3 coffees already, but it's still hard. Now I'm in the garden, and I'm trying to get rid of these. I don't know what they are. They're like suspension coils or something like that, and they're in the shed that I need to clear out. Hard rubbish find that we're hoping to sell for some money on Marketplace. It's a bit desperate, but we'll see how we go. Meanwhile, I have to schlep across the garden, avoiding the little Easter eggs that our puppy dogs have left everywhere, which also needs doing. We need to do that today. Kids, get out of bed, come on. Fresh hard rubbish alert. Look what's come in. I don't know what it is. It's VHS. Surely it's worth thousands. Got some wacky gold frame prints of famous paintings. Someone's going to buy them, surely. Big box of VHS. Thing you put a dartboard in. Also just got these off the hard rubbish pile. It's a bunch of VHS players, DVD players. The copper guys have got to them already and cut off the power cords, which is super annoying. We'll probably just try and flog them off as a parts only lot. Meanwhile, the great soggy hard rubbish pile continues to deliver. Well, cheers. It's now 4:30 or something like that on Sunday, and I'm back here in the disaster room. It's been a funny weekend. The idea was to clear the shit out, not buy anything else, list all of the things. And I certainly have done a lot of listing and some clearing, and have completely failed at not buying things. But I mean, how could you say no? I mean, it's like 50 cents a book for 50,000 books. But you know, like these ones here. It may or may not surprise you to learn that I'm not a professional filmmaker, but anyway, you should be getting a shot now. Here they are, the books that I got that I'm about to talk about now. I came across them all at a Scouts jumble sale. My eyes nearly popped out of my head. I couldn't believe these amazing sets of fantasy books. You know, books 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I told the lady, if you have books that you couldn't sell and you want to get rid of them cheap, then just let me know. I'm just around the corner. And then she hit me up later and did me the kind of deal that I couldn't refuse. So what was funny about that, it was about an hour before that I'd promised my long-suffering wife that I wouldn't buy any more stuff. Sometimes a great deal just lands in your lap. Excuse me, I'm drinking a beer and it's making me burp. Meanwhile, the shed next door, the one that's the painter's rocking up to tomorrow, still has the main stuff like couches and the old pool table. Gonna have to go over there right now, get that cleared out. Actually, because it's gonna be sunny tomorrow, we have postponed clearing out the shed. Hip hip hooray. So now I think I'm just gonna relax and kick back, listen to my daughter play the saxophone and chill in my garden.